News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
All right, we are definitely in Halloween full swing right now. A lot of kiddos are already out there trick-or-treating, and we're noticing fairly nice conditions. At least there's no rainfall coming on down. The one big issue for tonight is in fact going to be winds. Temperature-wise, we're looking fairly mild, but we are going to see a cold front move through the area on Monday. That's going to shake up the forecast a bit. Wind speeds right now for those trick-or-treaters, 13 miles per hour into the inner harbor, 15 out toward Essex. So this is why you actually really need to hold on tightly to any of your costume props. They could try to blow away. It's also a really big nuisance. I know people have the tables out there with the candy on the tables for COVID reasons, and I think some of the candy might try to fly off the table. So definitely having to have someone monitor that for you. Temperature-wise, though, we're looking at 58 degrees on into Parkton, the inner harbor, about 62. So it's comfortable, although it's starting to see those temperatures come down. So still needing that light jacket as you go on outside. 61 in Chestertown, Annapolis, 64. That cold front moving through will drop our temperatures, and you will notice it not only on Monday, but when you look at the map here of the nation, notice behind this front, temperatures from Chicago, St. Louis really only drop, I'd say, about 2 to 4 degrees, right? The colder air mass is still a ways away, out over toward Minneapolis, Omaha, even Denver. It's going to take an extra day for the frigid air to begin to arrive. So the front moves through Monday, drops slightly. But on Tuesday, that's when it gets much more noticeably cooler out there, and you actually need those boots with the fur. Here's a look at the radar showing us that front that's actually going to move through the region for us, say early Monday. As a result, temperatures are going to fall 5 to 10 degrees. That's just day one of the cooler air. We will see plenty of sunshine, though, with this front. The front's actually fairly dry, so that's going to be fairly nice. Wind speeds are going to stay on the high side, though, 10 to 20 miles per hour, making the skin feel even cooler out there for you. However, when we get on into Tuesday, now it actually is going to be somewhat brutal. Temperatures fall almost 10 degrees cooler than normal for this time of year, plus a little impulse is allowed to ride on through. That's going to give us a 30% chance of showers. Not going to bring flooding rain, though. We should be done with that, I think, for this week. Really just anticipating a few 107-inch of precipitation to come on down. Let's talk about the temperatures, though, with that cold front, right? 7 a.m. we're waking up, and we're into the 40s for us. Bel Air, 45 degrees, Elkton, 46. Inner Harbor, right along the water there. You'll be a little bit warmer at 51. I'll be honest, I think this model is a little bit too cool. So what these numbers are, go ahead and add 5 degrees to it. So by noon, I really think Essex will be right around 58, Parkton really closer to right around 54, and Annapolis closer to 58 degrees as well. 3:30, the kiddos are getting off of school. They're getting off the school bus. Maybe they actually get to have their Halloween parties on Monday, since many of them got canceled on Friday with the school being canceled there with the flooding. Stevensville, I also think by 3:30, if you add 5 degrees to that, you'll be in the lower 60s. Most of us, in fact, into the lower 60s for us. And then it's Tuesday, we wake up super cool into the 40s for a good chunk of the area. Now we're looking at noon only into the mid 40s in this area, and we should actually see the winds on Tuesday at least drop a bit. So the one day that we have the wind continuing will be Monday, and most of it happening early into the morning. The winds will begin to drop off close to right around 2 p.m. or so. With that wind, we will end up noticing our temperatures feeling a little bit cooler than the actual 62 degrees that it goes for. Tuesday, that impulse arrives, 55 degrees, 30% chance of rain, and we really stay cool for a good chunk of the work week. That's a look at your 7-day forecast.